we see on street corners all over Albuquerque, panhandlers. And last spring, a new safety ordinance was put in place.
But is it working and are officers enforcing it? Target 7's Sasha Leninger finds out.
For Eric Gachapin, this is his everyday.
We're not trying to be a nuisance or offensive to anybody. We're just trying to live one day at a time.
For the last 6 years, he's lived on the streets, panhandling in medians to get by.
There's more traffic and the stoplight's a little longer.
He's one of several panhandlers across the Duke City. According to the Governor's Highway Safety Association, New Mexico tops the list with the most pedestrian deaths across the nation, the state holding that ranking since 2016. The Department of Transportation reports in 2018, 84 pedestrians died after being hit by a vehicle. That jumps to 103 in 2021 and dipped slightly to 98 last year. Because of this, the city of Albuquerque unveiled a new median safety ordinance in May of 2023. The goal, to reduce pedestrian deaths.
The roadways, we don't want the roadways to be occupied by the pedestrians, and then also prohibited medians.
Albuquerque Police Commander Luke Langwit says the ordinance only applies to medians 4 feet wide or smaller because the chances of getting hurt, according to APD, are greater on more narrow medians. At least 45 of these signs are now placed across some of the busiest intersections in Albuquerque, warning panhandlers of the change. Officers are also tasked with giving panhandlers like Eric a heads up.
Just one time the cop warned me that I shouldn't be here because it's a safety risk.
There was a period of time where a lot of warnings were issued first. From there, we did go into the citations. From then until now, about 55 citations has been issued to these individuals.
Each citation coming with a $100 fine. We decided to see if the ordinance is actually working, so we hit the streets. We're here at the intersection of Pan American and I-25 right near Montgomery, and you can see there's a panhandler right here on this median.
We're here at the intersection of Montgomery and Louisiana.
Reporter John Cardinale spotting another one. We are at the intersection of Manal and Carlisle, an area where you tend to find some panhandlers, and take a look. All of these intersections on the medians, not a single panhandler. We drove across the Duke City, and that was a common theme. Most medians empty.
We don't want these individuals to be hurt. We want to keep them safe. If they're living out here in the streets, it's like the ultimate goal is to connect them to resources to get them off the streets. But moving them to a safer location is definitely the goal in mind.
But for people like Eric, he disagrees.
I don't believe it's right because we're not bothering nobody. We're not walking up to people.
The increase in pedestrian deaths also catching the attention of Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, causing her to say this during this year's State of the State address.
I'm also proposing that we end unsafe practices related to panhandling on our streets. We have one of the highest pedestrian fatality rates in the entire country. In a situation where drivers and their children as passengers are at increased risk, and it's not tenable, and we can do something about it.
According to the governor's office, a bill has yet to be filed, but they plan to do that very soon. But in the meantime,
we're just standing on the median, and it's up for the person, if they have a good heart, to help us in our needs.
Eric and other panhandlers plan to stay in the medians for as long as they can. For Target 7, I'm Sasha Leninger.
APD understands panhandlers are common, but it will take some time to educate people about the ordinance before we see a drastic difference. If you have tips for Target 7, call 505-884-6347 or email newstips@KOAT.com.